What's up, guys? Hey, Emily. I'm boarding a plane. Jesus Christ. You're always doing something. Hey, Emily. Good to see you. Well, not actually see you, but you know what I mean. What's up, guys? It's not a sweater, actually, it's a shirt. It's Creepcast. If you know, you know. Um, is the AC really loud? Is my air conditioning really loud? Because it's so hot in here if I turn it off, but like, I don't want to mess with the audio, you know? Let me know. Let me know. It's good to be back, guys. I finished Faith last night. It was awesome. I had some things to say about it, but overall, I really enjoyed it. I was thinking more about it though, and there are some things that I need answers to, like what was the deal with the seventh floor? Why could you not get to the seventh floor? Uh, what was the deal with the elevator friend? Who was that? What was the elevator friend all about? Um, what else? Oh, the whole second death thing. I feel like I needed more context there. So I feel like there's a lot to be discovered about that game with multiple playthroughs. I'm not saying that I will play it again soon. Maybe we'll see how I feel. We'll see if I get the urge, but I might have to revisit it at some point because I feel like there's a lot left to discover. Anyways, that's not what we're doing today. Today we're doing some more No, I'm Not a Human, but I'm gonna give people a minute here, see if anybody rolls in. Let me put this music back on, just quietly. Get up my stream manager. Hello, hello. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Let me tell the world. I almost forgot. Say cheese. That's pretty good. Stars, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. That should do it. Ben, welcome. We're gonna get started in a sec. Perla, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Good to have you here. How's your Friday? Amazing day. Wow. That's good to hear. Pretending to work. Okay, we love that. What do you do for work? What am I doing? Oh, I'm just I'm just hanging out. I'm actually streaming right now, funny enough. Yeah, I have the day off on Fridays, so it's pretty awesome. Is this not the main stream? So I'm streaming on TikTok and Twitch. I'm multi-streaming, so you can join on either. But I have both chats are like connected up here, so I can see everybody's things. Kind of in my influencer era, I guess you could say. Drawing, playing video games. Today we are playing No, I'm Not a Human, which is an indie horror game that I've played once on here, and I beat, but I want to see someone send in PR. Literally, that's what I'm saying. I beat it once. I'm trying to I'm trying to get some different endings, because there's a lot of stuff to like uncover and figure out. So that's what we're doing. Alright, you know what? We're gonna dive in. I gotta stop this music. Hey, welcome, welcome. Best game of all time. You could say that. You could say best game of all time. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Actually, no, that's Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'll stand on business on that because that is by far the most goated game of all time. Okay, let me make sure everything's showing up because it doesn't look like it is. Hello. There we go. Booyah. That's what I've been saying. You've been saying Red Dead Redemption is the best game of all time. Okay, game recognizes game. Game recognizes game. I did that on here too a while ago. I used to do this all the time, and then I like fell off. I don't know what happened. I burned myself out, and I stopped. It's in your bio. Okay, let me check this out on TikTok. Yeah, Red Dead is like my favorite game of all time. It's so good. Okay. You know what? That's really not cool, because I really thought I found a like-minded individual, and especially when we're talking about the game that was snubbed for Game of the Year in 2018, for you to do that to me is actually so fucked up. Like, that is, honestly, I would even say heartless, but maybe I won't go that far. You know, like, it's, the thing is, like, it's not okay. Like, I want to say, like, oh, it's alright, like, I forgive you, but to tell you the truth, I don't. And I probably never will. So, let's just do this, because I honestly can't even, like, I can't even do this anymore. I need to just, like... Great. Day ruined. Day ruined. Okay, so, last time, you don't play about someone's favorite game like that. No, you don't. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. At least okay, I have somebody here who has my back. I appreciate that. Lavender Ink. So last time I played this game, we got a really interesting ending. We met Death, and we like went down the hole in the cave. Let me go play it right. Yeah, no, go ahead. It's 40 hours. I'm sure you could knock it out in a couple days. So we fell in this hole. We met Death, and then we ended up like isolated in the cabin in like a field, and it was kind of like a beautiful ending. But I feel like there's a lot I wanted to do that I wasn't able to do, and a lot of things I wanted to try. So, first of all, I want to try to keep the cultists alive. When the cultists come over, I want to try to keep all three of them alive and see what happens if I can do that. And the other thing, I really wanted to try to do the mushroom guy when he comes over. I wanted to try to do his thing that he wanted me to do. So those are the two things that I'm really going to try to lock in on. Let's get into it. Let me know if the sound's okay, if it's too quiet or anything, or too loud. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. Very quiet. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I'll turn that up. How am I? Am I a good volume? Actually, you know what? We went to the beach. I'll let this play out and then I'll fix it. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. I'm good. Okay. That cat. I also want to find out what the deal with the cat is. That was the other thing. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh, I know that guy. Alright. I'll drop by later tonight. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay. How does it sound now? Is this any better? Turn up the master volume. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at like this level. If it gets too loud or anything, just let me know, and I'll fix it. Okay. We know this part, at least if you were here last time or if you played this game. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Life's fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something really bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It's called global warming, buddy. It also said there are people coming from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Last time we did this, so I'm gonna go here. Either it's gonna explode, or wait, no, we did this last time. Fuck, that's okay. Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? It's actually, genuinely, it is like 90 degrees in LA right now, and it's fucking February, so this is like a little too realistic for me. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. So thoughtful. Maybe we play it a little bit colder this time, though. I can look after myself. I'm sure you can, but I'm not sure you understand just how dangerous it is to be alone right now. How about I stay with you just for one night, just in case? It'd really help put my mind at ease. This is like 2002, they're not worried about global warming yet. Okay, valid. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. Let's. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Good night. Alright. How do I get out of this again? There we go. Okay, looks like no one else is coming tonight. A few drunkards lay sprawled out in the street. They're lying in the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Allison Thompson, welcome. That's my mom. Aren't you on the plane? Something's not adding up. Is there a way I can get my chat up here? No? Alright. Hi, Mrs. Thompson. Thank you, showing my mother a little bit of respect. This is a good change for you. Okay, you're headed in the right direction. A skinny dog is standing in the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Sorry, buddy. I don't have enough to share. Okay, so this was what we got last time. Last time we were in that little cliff, and we just kind of stayed there for eternity. And that was a really interesting ending, but I want to see... I need more context. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Alright. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. This was the other thing, is I still don't know why he doesn't look out that window, and I want to figure that out. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Now you're speaking my language, man. Okay. Check the radio. Yeah. I know how to do this. Hello, this is the Emergency Services Dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Name of the game. Okay. Interesting. Can't look out the windows during the day. We don't have anybody here except for our neighbor, so... Damn, so it's all true after all. Well, then everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes by and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them there's someone in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. I'm sure they will. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh right, I almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 281592. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can do on the first day. But, oh, we already have his number down. That's good. I'm also not sure what the cigarettes do. What ending did you get the first time you finished the game? First time I finished the game, basically what happened was, so later on in the game, we're going to get into this basement here. There's like a hatch. And there's like a torn away part of the basement that's just dirt. And so later on in the game, you start digging. This like fortune teller is coming to your door and he's telling you like, oh, you have to go to the basement, you have to do this, you have to do that. You start digging this hole and you end up connecting to like this crazy passageway of like tunnels and stuff. And there are some miners down there, and then there's like a hole that's like, there's like weird sounds coming from it, and they make like, it makes like compasses and stuff freak out. And last time we jumped down the hole because the fortune teller told us to, and we basically ended up meeting this like sort of like eldritch god that was like death. And she was like, we asked her all these questions, and then she ended up taking us to this like pasture that was like basically like what's in this poster. It's like this little house in the middle of like this kind of like bowl, like this valley that's just on a cliff, and we just spent eternity there. And so it was like a really weird but like interesting ending, and I want to see what else can happen in this game and where else we can take it, because I know there's definitely a lot of different paths. Anyways, let's crack a bobber and get some sleep. Definitely my favorite ending. Oh, really? Have you played this a bunch of times? Or have you, like, seen a bunch of the endings? I don't want spoilers on the other endings, but it would be interesting to know, like... So you would consider that a good ending. And I'm wondering, like, is there an ending that's, like, more of, like, a happy ending? Or is that, like, as good as it gets? Oh, let's check the windows. Okay. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems his family is waiting for him to come back home. All right. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Classic teenagers. Classic street youths, am I right? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Ooh. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. Are you afraid of visitors? I don't know. Everyone's afraid of them, so maybe I should be too. I've never seen one before. Are they scary? Do they hit you hard? I think they kill you, actually. If so, maybe my friend from school is a visitor. He punches me all the time. Damn. I'm sorry. Daddy told me to be careful, so I was super careful. Tiptoed over here real quiet. Nobody saw me. Yeah, of course no spoilers, but I mean, it depends. It's definitely one of the happiest. I have over 100 hours in this game. Damn. Okay, so I've played this game 3 times now. Once on stream, and the one time I played it on stream, I got that ending. And then the other 2 times, the first ending I got was I got killed by the pale visitor. And then the second ending I got was me and the other people in my house, like, bunkered down in the basement, and they ended up turning on me and killing me because I guess some of them were visitors. So that's what I've gotten so far. But I've never been able to keep the cultists alive. I've never been able to finish the mushroom thing, like follow the steps on the thing for that. And yeah, I just want to try like different paths and see what else there is. I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Bye. Okay, can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. It's just, life is shitty sometimes, you know? Preaching to the choir, brother. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? Okay, I don't know if this guy is or is not a visitor, but he's always given me good vibes, despite his terrifying appearance. You're sure you're not going to make any trouble? What would you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Not at all, buddy. We love bar guy. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not in the minority there. Why do you think it'll be any different here? What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. And if I have an ounce of luck left in this life, I might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. It might just be someone who's not a complete asshole. Come on in, buddy. Look at that beautiful smile. Thank you. Just trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Alright. Hello. Okay, her on the other hand I hate. I do not like her at all. But last time I didn't let her in, so I don't know. Maybe I should try something different this time. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... Could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at a local store. At one point, I mean. I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here, with all these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I'm just like... This is one of the scariest looking people I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like, she looks like Aunt Gladys. I'm not about to let Aunt Gladys into my house. I'm just not going to do that. Sorry. Bye. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye? Yeah. Bye. Sorry. I'll try to be nicer. I'll try to be nicer. Last time, maybe I was a little bit hard on some people. Yo! Okay, this guy rules. You been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. Holding up okay in there, bro? What's been going on exactly? I'm here to offer you new possibilities, bro. Respect the vision. Everyone's running around like chicken-ass bitches instead of doing what comes pure and natural. They all just need to be happy is what I'm saying. For real. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you still have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Come on in. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Is that everybody? Alright. I already checked these, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay. It's kind of a sausage fest in here at the moment, but, you know. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the past few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect it's related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 079033 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Good afternoon, here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it heat that will likely break all previous records. Good. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health, but to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Alright. Still nothing there. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh my god, why does it go so fast? It's simple. You send in your photos and we check who you really are. Send photos to yes I'm at Human Verification Agency and we'll handle the rest. Ay, ay, ay. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. Alright. Okay, so we got this guy in here. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why'd they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? Well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed on the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Alright. I'll test you later, but for now I just want to talk to everybody. I've got him and the other guy, right? That's it. Yeah. Oh, this fucking guy. Sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Ooh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Eh? Sure I have. That's how I made my living, bro. Placing legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling into daddy. I don't like when you call yourself daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. God damn, this guy sucks. So how much did you make? Yeah. How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil. In debts, sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Okay. I'm gonna do something that I forgot to do almost entirely last time, which is test myself. So let's check my teeth. Oh. Shit, white. Yeah. Okay. Smokers would kill for these. That's not a good start. It's okay. Maybe it's a fluke. I'm gonna say that I trust this guy less than the other guy. Let's see those teeth, buddy. Teeth I can do. My homie was a dentist. Okay. That kind of throws it off, though. They knocked out his fucking teeth. Okay. You want to see them? All right. Okay. They're white, but they're not perfect. I'm going to give them a pass. Leave them alone. Okay. Let's call the neighbor. 281. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple of people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? How'd you sort the issue out with food? He's just going to tell me about 4 rest. I don't need that. And I've already asked him that one. Alright. Take care. Okay, let's place an order. Hello, you've reached 4 Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? You know we're getting some Energetica. Alright. It's bedtime. Nothing else on the TV. Alright. I'm coming. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. That's what you get for trespassing. Honestly. And there he is. The man of the hour. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay. 4 Rest Delivery here. I didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. True that. Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, they moved us to the night shift because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yes, sir. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Alright, dude. Okay, you I don't trust at all. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy. I am speaking plainly, am I not? For hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Okay, I'm gonna let you in, but I don't trust you. And if you kill my boy, I'm gonna be mad. God be with you. And also with you. Hello, anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. I didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Did you just walk off the job? Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell you. Sun'll cremate the corpses anyway. And these nights, they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us just like we nurtured it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it, I'm done. Come in. Thanks. Just be quick at that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Oh, God. Hey, hope I don't look too messed up to get in. You know we don't judge. What happened to your skin? I am curious, though. That's exactly what I mean. It's congenital. I can't do anything about it. But for some reason, people think I'm a visitor. It's insane. Everyone's paranoid these days. I get it, but I'm not a visitor. We'll see about that. Whatever you say. So are you gonna let me in or not? I don't know. I kind of feel like we're letting a lot of people in. This is tricky. You can come in. Not making a big deal about how I look. Of course, of course. Is that everybody? Did we let in everyone tonight? I feel like maybe that was not a great idea, but I guess we'll see. I need to play the game different than I played last time, because I really want to see, I want to see something new. Yep. Oh god, it's my boy, isn't it? Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first some ads. Alright. Oh wait, I gotta check the TV again. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 000451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay. Wait, let me make sure there's not any more. There is more! Reports say a pale maniac appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. Okay. Alright, please, please, please. Okay. Our boy is safe. So who died? You're alive. Who was... Oh! Crypto guy's dead. Alright, you know, I'm not too upset about that. That's alright. Yeah, what is it? Is it hard looking like that? That's mean. That's a mean thing to ask. Not really. Except back at school, they called me a leper and no one would play with me. They all thought they'd catch something. I figured once I grew up it would stop, and it did mostly. Sure, people still stared sometimes, but that's nothing. Then the cataclysm hit, and suddenly all those old prejudices came crawling back. Only now it's worse because it's about survival. And of course my skin makes me look like a visitor. What can you do? Bad times bringing out the worst in people. Okay. Yeah, that's chill. At least Bar Guy's fine. Yeah, that's all I care about. I'm keeping my boy alive. I'm keeping my boy alive, no matter what. Have your eyes become red? Your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirit, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. Uh-huh. My teeth were white. Okay. Are things any better here? I don't bother anyone anymore. It's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself. It's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the chandelier over the whole baptized world. God damn, dude. Way to kill the vibe. Holy shit. Our Father, who art in heaven. How do you like the house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked, and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposefully assign me the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging, probably been made a meal of by the moths that have also taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Okay, there is literally a cross hanging in this room. What, like... Whatever. Why do you test me, Father? Like, hello? Hello? Ding, 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 ding. Whatever. I'm sus of her. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why'd you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Okay, that's kind of sus. Literally looking at the cross. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is she talking about? Maybe it's because she's a visitor. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But the books ain't for reading. They just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave. who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache. Oh! But poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Asking the real questions. So, this is another thing I'm wondering. And you don't need to tell me if this is correct or not. Because these two are in the same room, and this guy is dead. I'm wondering if that gives me a hint that the other person in the same room is a visitor. Like, if it's like they're either more likely or they can only kill people sharing a room with them. I don't know. I don't think that it is exclusively that, because I feel like I've lost people in this last time I played that were in different rooms. But it's an interesting question. Alright, let's test some people. I need to test you. Let me see your teeth. Oh, dude. Straight 2. Maybe my skin's a mess, but my chompers are perfect. So... Oh, God. Do I check his hands, or do I... Okay, so I have one more energy, and then I have 2 cans of Energeca. So I can test 3 more times today. If I use all of them. I'm gonna test him again. His hands are clean. Alright. I'm gonna leave you alone for now. For now. But don't get too comfortable. The other person I've sus of... Oh, I need to drink my energy drink. What's going on? My keyboard's bugging out. The other person I've sus of is the nun. So I'm going to test her. Let's check teeth. Oh, shit. Okay. None to be spoken of. Sins are not something to be chewed or savored, child. I swallow them whole. Alright. Although, that could also be a sign that she is a visitor, because if I was a visitor, and they said on the TV that visitors have perfect teeth, I'd knock my freaking teeth out, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the trick with this game is. Or if there is a trick. Or if it's just kind of... random? I don't know. Sure, man, sure. So are you saying that you're not sus of her, or that you are? Yeah, because I know I have a visitor. I need to figure out who this is. I know it's not good practice to just never test this guy, but I trust him, you know? I just do. I just do. Alright, let's see those teeth. Okay. Okay, so now I'm thinking... Now I'm thinking that it is the guy in the kitchen. I don't have any more energy, though, but I don't want somebody else to die tonight. So I might... Oh, well, I can't even kill him if I wanted to. I know mostly all their signs, so I kind of know, but I don't know yet. Okay. I can't even kill him if I wanted to, because I already used up all my energy. Damn it. I screwed up. I screwed up. As long as this guy doesn't die tonight, I'll be happy. That's all I care about at this point. This is the playthrough where we're going to get that guy to the end. Okay. Let's go to sleep. Actually, let me call my neighbor. And then maybe I'll call that visitor hotline or something. Let's see. Hey, neighbor. Hi, just joined. I'm Shrew, and I can help with most of the visitors. Welcome. Okay, so it's good to have people that have played this game before. I don't want any, like, spoilers or anything, but if you have any, like, clarifying things that could help me out in, like, figuring out who's who, that would be super awesome. I was saying earlier, the ending I got last time was the, like, loneliness and isolation ending, where I'm, like, in the valley on the cliff, and I thought that was a pretty good ending, but I'm trying to see... This time I'm trying to keep the cultists alive and also do the mushroom guy thing and just see what that leads me to. Okay. You saw what happened out there. Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. I guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. Didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. The cultists don't matter, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I do want to see, though, like... what happens if I keep them alive the whole time, because I feel like it's got to be something, right? Even if it's not like an ending, because the guy comes and's like, oh, you know, keep these 3 guys alive, and somehow I've always lost like one of them or 2 of them. I don't know. I want to see. Maybe an achievement. Yeah, we'll see. I'm more focused on if you keep them alive, they do matter. Okay. So those are my 2 goals, is to keep them alive and to finish the mushroom guy's, like, quest or whatever. Okay. Until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risk her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. I always send them off. Yeah, that's been my, like, instinct, is to not worry too much about the cultists. But just since I've gotten, like, a couple different endings, like bad and good, I want to see what else there is. So I'm trying to see what happens. Alright, let's call the psychic. I think the mushroom guy gives an ending. That's what I thought. It seemed like a big thing. And I didn't understand the, like, steps that he gives you, or, like, didn't follow them. So I wasn't able to finish it. But this time I'm going to try to do it right. Hello, please hold while we connect you with an available visitor removal specialist. Hello, who are you? What do you mean? I see. You avoided my question. It seems the visitor spirit has already begun to take root inside you. Now listen carefully. You don't have much time. Tell me, do you ever leave a slice of bread out in the kitchen? No, why would I? Oh, that explains a lot. You're not on good terms with your house spirit. That's why the visitor spirit came, but no worries, we can work through this. Do you have a personal computer at home? No. Okay, so Alt F4 is off the table. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Aha! Only kombucha. Thank you so much. Was that a follow? I actually can't see my thing. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you liked the little animation. Tell me, do you consume mushrooms? Only kombucha occasionally. I haven't consumed any kombucha yet. But I do have kombucha, so I'll say that. Oh no. You must stop immediately. Kombucha is a known and ancient evil. Okay. A little dramatic. It allows strands of mycelium to grow inside you, letting the spirits control you like a puppet. You can't imagine what it'll do if it gets to your memories. Ooh. They might be erased completely or replayed over and over, changing your choices each time. Worst part, you won't even realize you're being controlled. Is this saying because it's like a game and the kombucha is like a save feature, so it's like I'm like the spirits controlling him, and you're playing it over and over because every time I replay the game? That's kind of cute. Alright then, one last question. Has there been any blood spilled in your home? No. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. I'm afraid I can't identify this type of spirit, so there's nothing more I can do. Unfortunately, I have to end our session here. Fellow, no, I'm not a human expert. Who's your favorite? It's literally telling the truth. Yeah. May the stars fall in your favor. Your visitor remover session is complete. Thank you for using our services. Cat lady? Oh, okay. So I think that the cat lady herself is terrifying, and I'm not a fan of her at all. But I do like the cat. I'm a big fan of the cat. A strong 1 out of 10. And I can't make another order, can I? So far, I would say my favorite is, actually, that's tough. I'm a big fan of, the stand-up guy, and I also like the tall guy that's in the other room. Wolfhound suit guy? I don't think I've met him. Okay, yeah, I can't make an order right now. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Stand-up guy. Yeah, he's awesome. Alright. Oh, I don't like that knock. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up base? In my neighbor's backyard? That hardly seems like the best place for a base. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. My second fave is the Immortal Man or the Hole Guy. I like the Immortal Man. Is the Hole Guy the miner? Or you mean like what's in the hole? You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. Oh, the coat guy. Yeah, he's good. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. He has 2 names for me. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Dude, I'm coming! Jeez! Okay, here we go. Howdy. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? You never know what might happen to it. You understand. I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. That rat bastard. This is the other thing. Oh shit, these people are new. Delicious to a gun? No, I know. The other thing I was wondering is, if you say I am alone, do you just get the ending? Because I've already gotten the ending where he breaks down the door and he kills you. I'm wondering if it's the same ending if you tell him you're alone. Because I got that ending and I never told him that I was alone. I'm assuming that's just the same ending. Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured. Alright. Hello. Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Is your friend sick? She's my sister. She's depressed. She can't walk or bathe on her own. Sometimes, even getting out of bed is a challenge for her. Tell me about it. But it's okay. She'll get better someday, right, sister? She's not really in the mood to talk right now, but she finds the strength to speak up sometimes. Okay, there are multiple characters in this game that have, like, it's 2 people, and only one of them ever speaks. And that is really, like, sketchy to me. There's, like, the husband and the wife, and then there's these 2, and there's the mom and the kid. And I don't know if that actually means anything, or if it's just, like, you know, to be creepy and weird. It's suspicious, right? Especially with the husband and the wife. That's the one that freaks me out the most, because it's like, he's like, oh, she's shy, or whatever. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. The kid disappears eventually. I know, yeah. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please mind what you say. Yes, it can be draining, but I could never abandon her if that's what you mean. We both left our parents' house together. All we have is each other now. It's just their stories. If you kill the husband, you kill the wife too. Yeah, yeah. Alright. You can come in. Mostly because I need more cannon fodder, just because I know I have a visitor in here and I want Tall Guy to survive. So the more the merrier. I think our parents' deaths worsens her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it in a little while we're here. Or she's turning into a visitor and she'll kill somebody tonight. We'll see. Oh, let's go. We meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open up to? I did the end last time. I'm going to do somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me. How shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came to tell you one thing. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot explain how, yet I'm certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. This is another question I have. The cat. So I know that the cat can protect you for a night if you feed it. So I know that's true. But I don't know, is the cat important for any other reason, like any narrative reason? Can it like get you to a certain ending, or is it just so you can get protection when you feed it? I have no clue. Okay. Interesting. I wonder. Okay, we already did that. Let's go to bed. You can pet it and it's cute. I know, I'm a big fan of the cat. It just opens the basement for you. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't even realize you couldn't open the basement without the cat. Got it, okay. Oh shit, okay. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have an increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Brewery together. Since then, Bobber Surdy has become one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Is this Russian? Because I think I saw somewhere that the developer is Russian. And last time I played this, I was like, what the hell does bobber mean? But now it makes more sense, because I think it's probably... Why couldn't the player do that themselves? I think the cat just pushes... Yeah, he pushes the rug to the side, right? Guess we forgot. He forgot he had a basement. Yeah. It is Russian. Okay, that's what I thought. Does anybody know what it means? Alright. Bobber Shiny Beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through 4Rest delivery service. All good apocalypse games are in Russia. Yeah. Probably just means beer. I don't speak much Russian yet. Are you learning Russian? That's cool. Oh shit. Okay, well, that's a shame. I liked that guy. He's still chilling. You are. That's awesome. All right. Let's see. What do we got? We got a full house. Our Father who art in heaven. Why don't you leave if you hate it here so much? You think I chose to set foot in this forsaken place? Had the monastery survived, I'd have never left its holy walls. I don't care for this pile of rotten rubble. No, were the choice afforded to me, I never would have trespassed here. This house reeks of murder and death. I haven't killed anyone yet. Lord knows you probably enjoy wallowing in it. Justly smiting down anyone who you deem a demon. You might even be one yourself, horns and all, just waiting to sprout. But I shall endure these transgressions. The Heavenly Father watches over his flock. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. God damn. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped over my entire body. It's also very, very heavy. And it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. Okay, I'm less sus now because they're both speaking to me. And Spanish and Japanese. Whoa. I took Spanish in school, and I'm trying to get back into learning Spanish. It means black beaver in Czech. Oh, okay. Interesting. That makes sense why the logo is a beaver, I guess. How's this guy doing? Everything okay? Why do you ask? I smell something on you. Uh-oh. Well, I drank some of your beer. I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to self-medicate with a cold one. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just all one big fucked up mess. Everyone says they're figuring things out, solving problems, but it's all bullshit. Nothing changes. You know, my good man, I think we might just all die soon. God damn, dude. This guy is a bummer. If the sun doesn't kill us, the visitors will. And if we beat the visitors, we'll sure as hell bury ourselves alive. When a problem is solved, it creates a void. And then we just fucking create one of our own to fill it. Like an endless, morbid fascination with collectively shitting our own pants. Okay. That was pretty classic. Fuck. Go away, I feel sick. Alright, dude. God, can we get somebody to lighten the mood in here, please? Jesus. Oh, that did not help. What is it? They label you a visitor just because of your skin? Of course, what do you expect? There's a full-on witch hunt going on. Anyone who doesn't look normal is fair game, and FEMA is judge, jury, and executioner. What's good? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Start singing, it always helps me. Okay, we might have to crack out a song or two in a second. FEMA is judge, jury, and executioner. Makes me wonder, what if they're actually the ones behind all this? I mean, what if they made up the visitors themselves? What do you think? I don't know. That pale guy is definitely not a human being. We need stand-up guy up in here. No, that's what I'm saying. Or the stoner. Yeah, literally. Literally. I think the visitors are real. You think it's true? Even if it's true, don't you think FEMA is acting strange? Yeah, I'm anti-FEMA. They say the visitors are a virus, but then why don't they ever explain how it spreads? Isn't that the first thing you'd do if you actually wanted to stop it? I don't know, maybe they're after some kind of cure. But I've got this gut feeling, if I end up in one of their quarantine zones, something awful's gonna happen to me. Alright, I'm gonna test you again. Anti-FEMA all the way, yeah, for real. I need to test you. I'm gonna check your eyes. If these eyes are red, dude, like, I'm killing this guy, because I know there's a visitor in here, and his teeth were straight, and his hands were normal, but for me, 2 is good. 2 is good enough. That dude got some crazy herpes. That's what I'm saying. All right, take a look. Okay, dude, you're done. You're done, buddy. You're done. I know that red eyes is a sign, but it's just the same damn skin condition as everything else. I forgot to tell you, sometimes my eye twitches. It's all from the same damn thing I was born with. Sorry. Don't believe you. Bye-bye. I've already said it's from the disease. Sorry. Shit, I don't want to... Oh. Okay, he might have... No, that means he's a visitor, right? If he's a human... I don't know. I don't know. Yes, okay, good. Good. Good riddance. And I still have 2 energy. Let's test... Body bags as a human corpse. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's test the nun. Let's check her eyes. I feel like hands is not a great sign. I feel like it's... The blurred form is visitor. Yeah, okay. Let's check the eyes. Okay. I don't like you, but you seem to be fine. If only you knew the sins these eyes have witnessed, child. And with my last energy... The rapid movement, I know, but that's not even a sign yet. So I don't know if, like, can it be something that they haven't revealed yet? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna check your teeth. They're pretty perfect. I mean, they're not... I don't know. They had the signs before those signs came. Overbite. Characters have set signs as visitor. Oh. Okay. Yeah, she seems to have normal enough teeth. And slightly yellow. That's true. Alright. Alright, you're good. You're good. For now. Don't get too comfortable, though. I can't check myself. Let me call the neighbor. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. That was your first mistake, buddy. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Good dad. The soundtrack, I know, I really like the music. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Alright. Take care. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Yep, he's dead. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the goat. Can I make an order now? I'm also drowning in other music. Oh. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. Bruh, why? It's like 2 days between orders. What's the deal with that? Alright. I think I'm good. Did I do the radio today? It's too much to keep track of. I didn't. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Damn it. I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother... Beep. Rip neighbor, we loved him dearly. It's because they got other people to deal with, too. Yeah. Okay. Nothing else for me to do, huh? Alright. Off to bed. I never use the beer in this game, because I'm always using up all my energy. But I wonder if there's some benefit to... I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's check Windows. Yep, there he goes. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. The government is lying. The visitors are actors paid to spy on you. Oh. That's an interesting thought, actually. Because that one guy was saying maybe there are no visitors. Maybe it's all propaganda. It's all fake. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Damn. Rest in peace. Just like birds aren't real. Literally. Government drones. There he is, the man of the hour. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Damn. I'm coming! Hold your horses. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I would say that's probably a good guess, yeah. This is FEMA, huh? Yep. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking with residents. Are you alone? Why should I trust you? Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we could cover more ground. Dude, I hate to break it to you, but your buddies over there are dead. They're dead. I don't know if he knows that or not. This shouldn't take much of your time. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person. If you take tall guy, I'm going to be fucking pissed. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? What does that mean? Should I just wait here for something to happen? Is this your house? Then no, stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. No! Oh my god, you're kidding. Guys, it's literally, I was like the one thing, I was like, I'm gonna keep Bar Guy alive. Oh my god. That's so fucked. Good inference, player. It's like he wants to die. He literally does want to die, to be fair. Damn. That's so fucked. Well, hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, me board 1. I appreciate it. Have a good night. I won't now. Because of you. Okay, this guy I love. I'm a big fan of this guy. This game is rigged. No, literally, it is. Hey, hey, you on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. I goon to tall man? Oh, God. Yes, happy man. We love happy man. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. Preach. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to do? What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. Come on in, buddy. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Have a good night as they take my pride and joy. Literally. Literally. I love most of them except for the Reddit guy and the fat guy. I don't think I've seen the fat guy. The Reddit guy, I think I know who you're talking about. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Hi. Let me in. What happened? I already know what happened. Her dad's dead. Mama. They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. I saw that. Come in. I made a promise, and I'm not going to break it. Okay, this is my other thing. She is making it to the end. She is making it to the end. No shot I let her die. No shot I let her die. No shot I let her get taken. I hope skinny white stranger pulls up and then dies. She's making it. I'm scared. Wait, skinny white stranger, do you mean the tall guy from the bar? Because he's already gone. He got taken. Alright, who else? Oh, God. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet, can you tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? I don't think you're human. Or prove that you're a person. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? See, like, she is certainly a visitor. There's not a chance she's a human, but I need the cat, so she's coming in. Visitor. I want him to die too, but I don't think he ever does. No, he kind of seems like... You got crusty old believer? What? Okay, I have to make somebody leave for her to come in. I want the cat, so... I don't even know who she's talking about. Is she talking about the nun? That's alright, come in. Come on, kitty. Entertain me now, yes. C4 ball? Not you, big idiot. Alright. We got the kitty. Nun was kind of a jerk anyways. Alright. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Where's the kitty at? Hello? Kitty. Meow. Meow. Hey, kitty. Alright. Off to bed. Oh, fuck. That better not be the little kid, dude. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting a new protection measures. My God, I can't read. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with their tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. Yeah, FEMA is sussy. FEMA suggests that the visitor's phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for an examination. That's all for now. Okay. Contagious visitors. Where's the kitty? Kitty. Hey, kitty. Meow. 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 Can I pick him up? You're coming with me, cat. Alright, alright. Let me check the radio. Stop going so fast. Stop going so fast. It's so fast. Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Alright. Who died? Oh, the twin. She doesn't seem that upset about it. She's like, yep, fucking typical. Typical. That's what this face says. Oh, okay. Maybe she is upset about it. Oh. Alright. I'll leave you alone. I'm not going to test you today. But I know that it was your fault. I'm 100% positive that it was you. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door, ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want anything, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? That's a visitor, dude. Okay, my goat. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. We'll see about that. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? I'm with you. It isn't effing typical to her, except it happens a lot to them. Right. Okay, I'm glad that she's safe. I want my mommy. Yeah. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were Wong, and then they said, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. Just rest for now. Everyone grieves differently. Little child is safe, and Kitty is safe, and we're doing fine. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. I'm gonna test myself, because I haven't in a while. I'm gonna check my eyes. Oh, shit. I'm so cooked. Oh, no. Shouldn't have drank all that caffeinated crap. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is troubling because if the hunter guy comes to our house, we need to have a like a part of us that we know is safe that we can show him, so he doesn't kill us. All right, you're getting tested. Let's see those eyes. Nope. Nope. You live alone, yes? So how would it feel? Look, I don't need to test anyone else right now, so I'm gonna test you again, just to be sure. But I'm already so confident that you are not a human. You're done. I'm sorry, you're done. You're 100% done. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. She's cooked, yeah. No. Absolutely not. Good riddance. Okay. Alright. Let's check out down here. Here's the other thing, though, is last time I got this ending, where I went down here, and I went down the hole, and I did all that. So I'm like, do I even really need to be, like, doing this time? Or should I just not focus on it? Toby Lynn, welcome! Maybe I should just, like, not worry about this, you know? I don't know. You don't need to. Okay. Okay. I still can't make an order, can I? Let's see. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, so I'm between Energeca and cat food. I'm leaning towards cat food. What do we think? I'm gonna make sure my mom is still alive. She's super silent. Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get some cat food, I think. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery by tomorrow night. Anyone else I want to call? I'll call phone roulette. I don't know if it's different every time or if it's the same, but last time it only let me do it once. You've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Hi, hello. It's the same. Okay. Hello. I need someone to talk to. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind just listening to me? Yep, she's alive. She's just watching a show at low volume. Good. Thank you for reporting back. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah. We've heard all this. You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love trying to call them again, but I don't know. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. Promised everyone I would call regularly, but when I got there, I couldn't reach them. Later found out why their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here safe, but all my friends... The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Do you miss your hometown? I miss them. Not so much the city, but the people who stayed. Most of all, my best friend. He wanted to come with me and couldn't. Yeah, we've heard this. He was in love with her. They never told each other. It's tragic. The cataclysm started. There wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Okay. I'm not used to talking about myself. I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I would feel bad if she wasn't okay, because I'm just up here in my room secretly watching Twitch at 9:40 p.m. Yeah. Good. It's good. It's good she's alright. What show is she watching? Bridgerton? Was she watching Bridgerton? Be honest. I bet she was watching Bridgerton. My father, I hated him. I think it's Bridgerton? No way. Was it like a bunch of people in big fancy wigs and like fancy clothes and they're all speaking British accents? That would be so crazy if I just pulled that out. If I was correct about Bridgerton. One day I stopped being his son. It sounded fancy. It's definitely Bridgerton, guys. I know moms. If there's one thing I know, it's moms. Now all I have is this damn house. It sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Yeah, pretty much. Do you know my mother? I know everyone's mother. I can't even imagine what you went through. Thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye. Alright. Let's hit the hay. Actually, should we feed the cat? We don't have the cat food yet. We can't even do that. Alright, let's go to bed. I know everyone's mother. Don't ask me why. I'm coming, I'm coming. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Rest in peace. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. I'm gonna be childish and dance to an Undertale song. Hey, you do you. You do you. How are you so powerful? I don't give away my secrets, okay? FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, brother. If this guy takes the little girl, I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out if he takes her. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. Okay. Dude. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, we've got a FEMA notice. This is good. We can use that. Oh, fuck. Okay. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of disaster? Cosmic calamity. Death. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive out here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. I already decided, dude. Why did you ask me to let someone with a cat into my home? A powerful entity awaits the cat's approach. What? It is thanks to she that my eyes reach far, but even I do not see all. Is he talking about death? One thing is yet clear, though. Something wicked this way comes. You cannot halt it. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What's gonna happen? I can't say more. I've already said too much. Treat this as advice if you wish, but for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Okay, so here's the thing. I have already done the whole path, right? I've already gone down the hole and met death and done all that stuff. And that's what this guy's for, right? He leads you to that ending. So my question is, do I need to listen to him now? Or, like, is there any reason for me to not test people for the next 2 days? if I don't want to get that ending, I don't have to do it. Okay. So I'm not gonna listen to him this time, because last time I did, and I want to get a different ending this time. When I first came here, I felt something strange. Now the feeling has subsided somewhat. I think we're on the right path. I hope to see you again. You will not. Here's my delivery. How'd you become a delivery guy? Just passed the screenings. They checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. That's too bad. Whatever, being a delivery guy isn't that bad. Besides, what's the point of studying if no one's gonna hire me anyway? I love delivery guy too. Yeah, he's super chill. Alright, I've got an order I got an order here to deliver you. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Alright. These fuckers. I do not trust these fuckers. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? I think they're 50-50. I just don't trust them. She's really tired, I'm sorry. Forgive me, I shouldn't be pushing you like this. You're not coming in, I'm sorry. I'm being too generous, I'm letting too many people in. You're not, yeah, they're not coming in. You should leave. Forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days. She tires quickly, and I'd do anything for her, you understand? I love her dearly. I'd give you the shirt off my back if it could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something. It's not my shirt, but how about kombucha? No, dude. It's not worth it for the kombucha. If he was going to give me a FEMA slip, I would definitely let him in because I need 2 of those to guarantee that the little girl stays safe. But not for kombucha. I don't take bribes. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired too. Alright, and then he suddenly gets mean. I never trusted him. Okay. Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. The burnt guy gives you a slip. Right, that's right. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. So why are you carrying him? Would be my follow-up question. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. I mean, it's a corpse. I would say probably for your own health, you should let him go. But I do think she's a human, and I do trust her, so she can come in. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. Yeah, I trust her. Okay, that's everybody for tonight. And I check the windows. Yep. All right. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally higher solar activity is to blame. Yeah, no shit. While the full scale of this disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura Film Photography. I think he shows up soon. Uh-oh. It's after the news. Who shows up soon? The burn guy? Oh, okay, he's good. He's good. We want him to show up. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject might be a visitor. So, when I was doing this before, every image I was taking, it none of them had these dark patches, but some of them did have like colored spots, like in the person's body. And I didn't know if that meant that they were a visitor or not. But I never got one that looked like this. Or maybe I did like once. So I don't know. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. He's always the last to come on night 7. Oh, okay. Yeah, the pics are confusing. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. 1 + 1 = 3. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Now science time. Math ain't mathing. No, it is not. Why don't I look this way? I want to see what's outside of this window. Ugh. Alright. Nobody died last night, right? Everything's gonna be okay. Have you always been like this? What does that mean? You know, no, not always. I used to be pretty angry. At people, at the world, at myself. I'd snap over nothing, slam doors so hard I'd crack the frame, but at some point I realized that all anger does is destroy. First on the inside, then everything else around you. One time I lashed out at someone who only wanted to help me. Now, she's gone. That moment broke something in me. I knew I had to change or I'd destroy everything I touched. So I learned to let go, to breathe, to make peace. That's how I got here. Okay, spots are assigned, but the photos typically match the personality of the character. Gotcha. So any colored spots or just the black spots? Can I talk to you at all? How are you holding up? Do you like it here? It's okay, Hiro. But I wish I was at home. When can I go home? I'm gonna be honest with her. Not anytime soon. Your house is burned down. But Daddy's okay, right? Any colored spots. Got it. Okay. What about my womb? Did that also burn down? Yeah, girl. Mommy's not coming? No, girl. They're dead. They're dead. You saw what happened, right? I mean, I'm not sure. They hit Daddy, but then he got up. I saw that. Which means he could put out the file. Or just come looking for me. Is he coming soon? No, he is not. Alright. What else we want to do here? We've got 3 energy. I have cat food that I could use as well. Have you not talked to the vigilante? Not yet. He has not shown up yet. But I suspect he will soon. I think he tells you that they got away. Oh. Oh, so they are alive. I gotta do this first. This is dispatch. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 300 hours. Unit 32-8 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451 requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. I haven't seen enough of the full gameplay. Wait, sorry. I think he tells you they got away, but the girl left first. Maybe. Big maybe. Okay. Haven't seen enough of the full gameplay. Yeah, I wonder. That would be interesting. I wonder if there's any way you could get them to come back, or you could see him again, but I don't know. Doesn't seem likely. Even if he is alive. You know I gotta pet the cat every day. I haven't decided if I'm gonna feed him today yet, but I'm hoping. Yeah, I know. I know, I like the neighbor. I could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive? That's all. That's all I really need. Can I get you some water? I'll just sit here by the faucet. I can drink from it if I need to. Can I sit with you? I only want to be with him. And you can't bring him back to me. can't even bury... I can't even bury him. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, tough shakes. I believe he's talking about a different family he came across. Oh, that's interesting, because I did... the first time I saw the vigilante, I did think he was talking about the neighbor, but he said the neighbor's... Oh, the neighbor's his brother, that's right. Okay, what did I want to do? Who am I going to test? I've got you. I've got no one in here. Okay, so I can test both of them. I'm going to start with you. And I'll take a photo. No one helped me save my husband, and now you want to memorialize his death? Sorry, just do what you want and leave me alone. It's not a... I gotta see if you're a visitor, girl. Okay, you see... I don't know. I think you're chill. I think you're okay. He also talks about seeing the little girl later on with weapons, so... Oh. Huh. Happy now? Then leave. Alright. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to test you. Go on if it helps you. Let's do teeth. Oh. I don't know. Those are pretty perfect. I've got one more energy. Either way, I'm not going to kill anybody today because I have a FEMA slip. So I'm probably going to give... He has veneers. I'm probably going to give someone a FEMA slip. But should I kill... Well, okay, I'm not going to kill him. I'm going to test him again. Let's see his eyes. Okay, he's got the rapid eye movement, but he doesn't have red eyes. I'm going to give him a FEMA slip. Because I got to protect the little girl. But my worry is that this is the night where FEMA is going to come and take 2 people. And if that's the case, this little girl has a 1 in 3 chance of being taken. Or I guess a 2 in 3, because that guy's definitely going to be taken. A 2 in... Wait. I don't know. I can't do math, but if I had a... I wish I had a second FEMA slip that I could give to her. What day is it? This is day 6. Do I have one more day? It would be 1/2, right? That's, yeah. FEMA doesn't come today. Oh, perfect, okay. Alright. Then I guess I'm good to go. Oh, there's more TV. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energeca, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water. Now available from 4S Delivery. Okay, actually, I'm gonna feed the cat, because why not? I have cat food. Might as well. Feed the cat. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe Death will pass by your house tonight. Alright. Is the music different? The music sounds different. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Music is always different at night. Yeah, but I thought it was just like usually it's just slowed down and pitched down, right? But this seems different. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Yes, night 6 is always different. Oh, okay. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. Huh. Alright. Okay. Here we go. This is our guy. This is our guy for this playthrough. We're sticking with him. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh ho ho, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. The mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The mushroom festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please listen carefully and heed my words well. Mycelium? Yes, yes, I know it's hard for ordinary folks to understand. They speak in their own strange way. Mycelium is how mushrooms talk to one another. I learned to hear them by studying the Book of Smiles. But what they told me last, well, let's just say it's not good. I'm gonna check on my mom again. It's too quiet once more. She's watching Bridgerton, man. Ask her. Actually, this time, check on her and ask her if she's watching Bridgerton. I gotta know. The girl in the field is also in your bathroom, right? That's what I thought. It was the same person. Okay. I learned that by studying the Book of Smiles, but what they told me last, let's just say it's not good. They spoke of the Mushroom Festival drawing near, and that, my dear boy, is no good at all. No, no, no. The Book of Smiles? The Mushroom Festival? Oh, my dear boy. Maybe the fancy people kidnapped her? Yeah, maybe she got sucked into Bridgerton. Like Jumanji. Wouldn't that be something? We must consult the Book of Smiles for that. A great mushroom up shall rise, and scatter its spores far and wide. Its shadow shall spread and swallow the sun, and not a single place will be spared the fun. But this mushroom shall not rise alone, for it's a festival, it is known. Golly, we can't allow that to happen. We must stop it, together, my boy. If I don't find her and I don't come back in 5 minutes, just tell my story. I'm a demon shrew. Will do, man. I gotcha. I tore some pages from the Book of Smiles. Please take them. They'll tell you what to do. Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles. There's a good lad. Give them a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted. Get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, dear boy. Toodaloo. Is that it? Alright. That's all we got. No one else is coming tonight. That makes my job easy. Although I might be cooked because I don't have enough people now. Alright, let's see. So, today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. That's number 1. So today the world was built anew, and the basement mushroom grew. So, so in the morning, I need to eat the mushroom. Yes? Then 2, to welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. So, that night I should not welcome anyone in? And then the day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. So what I'm gathering from this is that I need to eat the mushroom in the morning. I need to not let anyone in the following night. And I need to I don't know what the third one is. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. Maybe I'll get more context for that one later. While on the clock, the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Reporting for duty, sir. Mother is alive and well. She was watching Bridgerton! I was right! You can let people in. Okay, so what is this all about? This, to me, this second one reads like, don't let people in. I want to make sure I get this right, because I don't want to, you know, end up with an ending I've already gotten. Huh. What happened while I was on my quest? Mushroom Guy came. We talked to Mushroom Guy. He gave us this page from the Book of Smiles. We've got these 3 steps, and I'm just trying to figure out what they mean. So the first one, today was built anew in the basement mushroom grew. So there's a mushroom in the basement. Tomorrow I'm going to eat it, because it says time is nigh to eat it whole if one would try. So that is clear to me. The second one says, to welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under the tree of apple you can rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. This, to me, sounds like I'm not supposed to let people in that night, but I'm not sure, because somebody, Lavender Ink, disagrees. I'm going to go raid the pantry. Alright. Alright. So I know I have to eat it. From there, we'll figure out what I'm supposed to do. Off on another quest. Good luck. Be strong. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of the visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on blah 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 blah. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro, cigarettes for real men. Disclaimer, the company is not liable for any harm that may occur to lungs or lifespan. Consume at own risk. Alright. Get that shroom. Let's get that shroom. There it is. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it right now. I'm eating it right now. Delish. I hope I didn't just screw something up. Okay, so I've just got the little girl and this guy. That's not great. Or no, I have this lady too. Okay. So now I'm stuck because what does that second step mean? Everything's gonna be okay. What did you lose? My family? Our home burned down while I was out. I was only gone a minute to grab some water. Came back to smoke and ash. It took me a long time to accept it. Kept asking myself, why did I leave at that moment? Why couldn't I save them? But maybe that's not the point. Maybe it's not about saving the past, but about carrying it with you. Want me to tell you, or... I don't want you to tell me. Could you, like, give me a hint? Is there like a hint that you could give me? It's not about saving past, but carrying it with you. They're still with me in a way. Their memory gives me strength. That's why I try to help people. I know what it's like to lose everything, and what it means to find purpose after your whole world's fallen apart. You need to accept what happened. What do you mean? I saw a TV in your room. Can I watch cartoons? Also, maybe you can invite my friend over, please? I think this is her phone number. When the grown-ups invite her, they let her come, but if it's me, they just tell me off. I don't know what you saw, but I think your dad is dead. Your dad might not be coming for you. I don't know what happened to him. Are you saying he's not coming? Why would you say that? Why hasn't he come for you yet? What did he look like the last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so he... I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good man, too kind for this world. The girl seems to stare through you. You're afraid to move, so you just wait for something to happen. After some time, she starts wailing again. It doesn't look like there's anything you can do for her. It would be worse to let her believe a lie. She has to learn to accept reality as soon as possible. Tomorrow, next to an old friend in the house. Tomorrow, next to an old friend in the house. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Okay, so you're telling me for sure it's okay that I let people in tonight. Letting people in tonight is not gonna close me out of that ending. That's the main thing. As long as I don't do something that closes me out of the ending. Okay. Cool. Next to an old friend in the house. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let me call that girl's friend, even though I know what the deal with her is. Hello? May I speak with your daughter? What, is something wrong? There's a girl here, her father died. Was he a visitor too? What do you mean, too? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. What? We killed her, it had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched with what we were being told, my husband insisted. She was a visitor, you hear me? Every single sign was saying so. I knew her inside out. That's how I was able to notice the signs so quickly. Everything matched. As soon as I told my husband, he dealt with the visitor right away. I wanted to kill him myself at first, but eventually I realized that was never our daughter. My husband helped me understand that. Now I only regret that we never asked that invader what she did to our little one. I'm sorry. Don't call here again, please. Damn. Huh. Hey, kitty. Okay, another question. Is there anything I should be saving this for? Or, like, is there a time I should use this? Did I already do this? Oh, no, I didn't. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please. Alright, I'm gonna test you. I already checked his eyes. Did I take your photo? No, I didn't. Let's take your photo. Did I? No, it's just in case you want to save the game for later. Okay. I'm gonna take your photo. Okay. That seems... So those are not black dots. Right? So it should be okay. I already gave him a slip. That's true. Maybe I shouldn't have tested him. That was maybe kind of dumb. Alright, I've got 2 more tests left anyways, so I'm going to use them on myself and this girl. I've checked my teeth, I've checked my eyes. Both are not great. I'm going to check my hands. Okay, hands are good. So if the vigilante shows up, I'm showing him my hands. Now I'm going to check your... Oh, how did he die? I can't. It's just too much. I've run out of tears. I have no tears left to cry. But that's wrong. All wrong. I can't just stop crying. He needs to be buried. No. No, 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 no. I'm not ready. They only just gave him back to me. And you expect us to part ways again already? I can't. I won't send him down to the cold-hearted earth. Alright, I need to test you. Let's see your... I have a feeling her eyes are going to be red because she's been crying. So, I'm going to check her teeth. Not perfect, but very white. I have a feeling she's okay. Nobody died last night, so I feel good. Alright. Let's go to sleep. Oh. Okay, we had this last time. The mushroom tunnel. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I'm afraid not. There he is. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Megamind. Hey, friend. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home or got tossed out or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know? Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors. Whole thing's a mess. What kind of friends are those? All theater folks. Typical. We drank together, fucked around, had each other's backs. They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer, or just hang out. I'm back. Welcome back. But now I can't reach any of them. Everyone's got their own shit going on. And with this damn sun thing, everyone's gone wrong. What do we think? I got foods, mac and cheese, chocolate. That's an interesting combination, I will say. Granola bars, meat stick. Jesus Christ. You got a little bit of everything, huh? A little bit of this, a little bit of that meal. Am I right? Okay. You can come in, I guess. You're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I've got some wild-ass stories. They'll blow your mind. Alright, Megamind. Oh. Finally, some kind of shelter. What happened to your eyes? I saw something unspeakable. I won't dare describe it. For who dwells on what the mind births when it breaks. It's always just in front of me, burned into the darkness. There are no words for the ancient dread that tore through my soul. Oh my god, you got so... granola bars, Nutella packets, fruit chewy sticks. Jesus Christ. You got a fucking feast in there. Trust me, if you've seen it, you'd have done the same. I've seen it. Oh, not the movie. I'm sorry, I thought he was talking about the movie. You mean the Pale Man? You really think a Pale Man is all it would take for me to rip my eyes from their sockets? Oh no. There's something far worse out here. Bigger, stronger. It can't be named. It follows the scent of burning flesh and reaps what we've sown. That was the other thing I didn't... last time I saw the creature, but I never actually learned what it was or what the deal was with it. I'll be hungry after all of this. I'm a big eater too. I like a big meal. In fact, I'm thinking about maybe getting a little something after this stream. We'll see. And reaps what we've sown. That thing was never meant to exist. It shouldn't exist. I don't know. What do we think? I think he means he saw death. Well, but there's also that little, like, shadow figure that's, like, crawling around outside near the end of the game. Thinking about getting something right now? Go for it, man. Go for it. What's your guys' go-to, like, you know, takeout or, like, Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever? Don't mind eating with a streamer. Yeah, I'm not quite hungry enough yet. That's the other thing, guys. I really like to get myself hungry, and then I like to get a bunch of food and just gorge myself. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see if I get hungry. But for now, I'm good. Come in. Maybe now I can finally get some rest. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes to close? I would imagine, yeah. McDonald's, Wendy's. Okay, so we've got some burger people in the chat. I am my big two, I would say, well, okay, honestly, it's a little bit basic, but since I live in LA, In-N-Out, I love In-N-Out. It's not convenient because I have to drive all the way there and the line for the drive-thru is so long, but if I'm going there, like, that's like number one. That's like the best thing you can get. Only chicken nuggets, okay. But I also I'm a big Taco Bell guy. I'm not gonna lie, I love Taco Bell. Popeyes. Yeah, that's good stuff. Will it be harder to sleep without eyes closed? I imagine so. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we need his FEMA slip. Taco Bell is good too. When you said TB, at first I thought you were talking about tuberculosis. And I thought it was because this guy came on screen. Okay, can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun trying to put out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Goddamn. What are you gonna do? I wanted to keep putting out those fires. I wish I could have died back there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear I'd done enough. In Florida, what's In-N-Out? It's burgers. It's a burger place. I eat Taco Bell like once a year. Yeah, Taco Bell's good, man. It's good stuff. I mean, it's like not good, but it's like good in the way that it's like kind of gross. You know what I mean? In-N-Out, yeah, In-N-Out's really good. It's like a West Coast burger chain. Burgers and fries. Good milkshakes. Really good milkshakes. Okay, you know what it is. Alright, you're pulling my leg. Now I can't get home. Public transport ain't running no more. The only thing I can do now is rely on human kindness. Okay, wait. If I just let him in, does he still give me the FEMA notice, or does he only give it to me if I first tell him to leave and then take the notice? I'm gonna just let him in. I think he just gives it to me either way, but I can't remember. Yeah, I'm letting him in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'd be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave me this... Yeah, okay, good. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone, but why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Cool. Is that everybody? Yeah. Alright. Okay, so now we can be confident that the little girl will be safe. That's good. Hey, kitty. Let's hit the hay. Okay, so something about an old friend. Your hint said an old friend in the house. Tomorrow next to an old friend in the house. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals who also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh. Baddie alert, am I right? Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing louder and louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Baddie alert, right? Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. Vigilante and cult. Yep. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Still can't look that way. Okay. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple you can rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Something about an old friend? Is it you? Are you the old friend? Chocolate. Let's check the radio. I'm gonna pet him again, sure. Let's check the radio first. Stop going so fast! Where is it? Hello? Those weren't the... I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Other station? Yeah, the radio... I don't understand. Sometimes it goes so fast. Okay, that guy's in there. I'm trying to figure out old friend. What does that mean? Oh no! Ugh. You're kidding. Guys. That's fucked up. That wasn't the old friend, was it? The girl? There's nothing else down here. It might have been. Oh God. Don't tell me that. Aww. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from this cruel world. It's not. Okay. Okay. That gives me a little bit of peace of mind. What the hell am I supposed to do? Is this the old friend? Oh, what's that? Is that something new? Is this new? This is new. This was not here before. Ate the apple, sweet and sour at the same time. Huh. Oh, the thing said something about an apple. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What did it say? To welcome guests is not for strong, the mushroom stands tall and long. Under the tree of apple you can rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. Okay, so the old friend was tall guy. Rest in peace. Let's go. Okay, I feel good. I feel like we're on the right track here. Okay, so now I need to figure out who I want to give this other FEMA notice to. I also need to test people, but... What do you remember about him? We were over at our friend's place one day. We were much younger then. We were all hanging out drinking. He was usually pretty moody. He didn't talk much at get-togethers like that. Well, we'd been drinking a lot that day. One moment he was his usual silent self, then all of a sudden he said, "Give me a guitar, I'm gonna sing something." And he played oh so beautifully. I loved it. Our friends started requesting other songs for him to play. He just sat there for a moment and then he got up and said he had to go. He knocked over a glass, tried to catch it, dropped the guitar. I found out later that he's only learned that one single song to impress me. Aw. I still have a photo of us from that night. It's seen better days, just like us. Now you can't play for me anymore. You've sung me your last song. Damn. That's sad. One, two, three, four. Maybe I'll just burn it all. Just kidding. What's this guy's deal? Die? Okay. I don't like your vibe. What's with your friends? Aha! We all met back in theater school. Actually, I majored in theater production. And let me tell you right away, friend, I would not recommend it to anyone. Our theater, or theater in general, to be honest. It might look classy from the outside, but nobody appreciates the stage anymore. I mean, if you're doing it purely for the art, and you don't mind being broke your whole life, be my guest. Shouldn't joke about burning stuff down, literally. Sure, there are a few big-name companies that play the famous stages, but they're rare. Only I do that. Been there, done that, hate theater. Oh, really? I love to go to a play. I love plays, I love musicals, I love watching theater, but I would never want to participate in it, I don't think. Maybe like directing, but definitely not acting. Certainly not acting. So yeah, just one big disappointment, friend. Alright. So dark. I go to my bestie's plays like every month. That's awesome. Yeah, I love going to a play. I went to New York and I saw some Broadway stuff. I had already seen Hadestown, but I saw that again. Love Hadestown. Hadestown's awesome. And I saw Maybe Happy Ending, which was also really good. Yeah, good stuff. Tell me, what did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me, it's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. I'm thinking of doing theater in my school next year. Yeah, you should. I think it's great to try everything, you know what I mean? If you have an interest in something, give it a try. If you like it, great. If you don't, then you don't like it and you do something else. All right, so we've got... Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. You're in the perfect time of your life to try things, If you try theater and you don't like it, you never have to do it again. But if you try it and you love it, then that's like, your life's purpose. You've got a whole world that opens up to you. All these new things to try. You can't not try something because you're nervous, because one day you're going to look back and you're going to say, man, I wish I tried theater that one time that I wanted to, but I was too scared. You can't let that rule your life. I tried it, nothing to be scared of. Exactly. Nothing to be scared of. And you managed to live with that, losing your family? Yeah, I got through it, but it wasn't easy. I blamed myself for a long time, kept thinking if I got back a couple minutes faster, then maybe it'd be different. But grief feeds on guilt, and life needs forgiveness. I realized I'd lose myself if I didn't let go. That's what saved me. I forgave myself for not changing the past, even forgave fate, cruel as it was, because anger was dragging me down. Damn. Tried it, nothing to be scared of. 'Tis the life of a middle schooler looking for hobbies. A giant crowd staring at me. Okay, yes, that's true. That is scary. But the thing with that is it becomes less scary the more that you do it. I was scared to start doing this. I was like, starting like streaming and stuff. It was like there's gonna be like 2 people watching, like whatever, like that's it's tough. It's like people are gonna look at it and think it's like weird or whatever, or it's like but you just gotta do it. You gotta do what you enjoy, and Cheerful Man is so real. Love him. Yeah, I did a stream once. It was a Roblox stream. Yeah, the big thing I hear about streaming is like you need to be one dude joined. The thing I hear is like you need to be very consistent, and it takes a long time to do well, or like to gain like a following. And last time I used to stream a lot. I would do it like 5 times a week, and I just kind of got burned out. I got like something like 20 something followers, and I just got burned out, and I just couldn't do it anymore, and I took like almost a year off, and now I'm starting up again, slowly but surely, and I'm trying to do a more consistent thing that's not too crazy for my schedule, and that's not going to burn me out, and see how that goes. He asked me to do Fortnite. I don't own Fortnite. Damn, that's the other thing, is like the balance between like playing games you want to play and playing games that people are going to want to watch. And the good thing for me is like I'm just doing this because I enjoy it, so I'm just going to play what I want to play and do what I want to do, and if anybody wants to stick around for that, then that's great, and if they don't, I'm just still going to enjoy myself, And I think you can apply that to a lot of different things in life. As long as it makes you happy and it's not hurting anybody. Fantastic TED Talk. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. Where was I before I got all motivational? Let's talk to this guy. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Oh my god. Oh god, my dad doesn't know that no, I'm not a human is also... Oh, really? Okay, so we have a FEMA notice. I don't know if... The whole reason I wanted 2 FEMA notices is so I could protect this girl, but now she's dead. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to use this for? I guess... I don't know. I still have 3 energy. I haven't tested anybody yet. Let me test this guy. Okay, I would not consider these perfect teeth. Cultists? I think the cultists are coming up next, right? Wait, bedroom? What about the bedroom? I chewed the truth, choked it until they clogged my throat. I clenched my fists, my knuckles white as my gaze brushed over it. Now my hands grasp at emptiness, waiting for the sweet embrace of death to wipe it all from my mind. Use them on the cultists. Oh, the FEMA notices. Yeah, but I want the cultists to survive. Check the bedroom. What am I looking for? Day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock, the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Do I have a clock? Oh, not now. Okay. This is for the mushroom thing. Do I have a clock? I don't see a clock anywhere. I just tested you. Let me test... I've tested that lady a bunch, though. Let's test this guy. Let's see those armpits. Because if he's got hairless armpit... Well, I guess maybe the fire would have burned off his hair. This guy's tough. Let's take a photo. I'm parched instead of starving now, so I'm gonna get some water. Oh, this looks like a dark spot, does it not? I can't tell if that's just like the texture of his skin, or if this is like a sign, you know? How'd it turn out? Either way, I have a slip, so I'm not gonna kill anybody today, but I don't know. Maybe I'll test him again. Although, maybe I should test this guy again, too. Matches him since he was burned. Okay, that's what I figured. Let me test this guy one more time. Let's see his eyes. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? He doesn't have eyes. Oh my god, I just wasted it. Ugh. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Why did I just do that? Oh my god. It loves to be watched. I cannot describe it, for its horrors beyond what any mortal mind can endure. God damn it, dude. Well. It? Yeah, Pennywise is in this game. You didn't know? Hey, kitty. Do I want to give anybody this notice, or should I save it? Maybe I'll save it. Because when the cultists show up... Stop, I love it. Don't get me started. It's great. Have you guys watched, Welcome to Derry? I've been meaning to check that out. Okay, so I don't have to do anything else here, right? I ate the apple. Now I'm good for now. There's going to be something else soon, maybe in the bedroom, but... Okay. I think I'm good. Is it good? Welcome to Derry. Oh, what the hell? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is... My dad is watching The Walking Dead. Or, wait, what, WTD? What is that? What's WTD? Also, what the hell is going on here? Why am I so little? Am I a kid? Is this the same house? Yeah, it is, right? Or it looks the same, but it also looks kind of different. Visitor in the house too long? Is that what this means? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I really don't like this. Oh my god. That was so unnerving. Oh. Is this it? Is this the end? Who was a visitor? This guy? Oh, no. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. What's going on in the city? Repercussions. Keep resisting and there'll be even more outbreaks that need wiping out. Hiding visitors only makes them multiply, and that only leads to more violence. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the causes of the events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. You have to hand someone over to you again? This time we need 2. Fine, if it helps. Ah, shit. Alright, goodbye. Oh no. Your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Saved by the cult, literally. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what do you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. I'll see you later. I'll come to check on them. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. So don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with your gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning the filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Oh shit, someone actually lives here? My bad. Thought this place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? Been a while since I was around, you know, people. Do you think that's a good idea? Sure, why not? Ever since them visitors crawled out from wherever they came from, I've been on my own. Homeless guy. At first I figured it was safer that way. But you want the truth, man? I'm sick of it. I'm tired of talking to shadows. Stuff's starting to get to me. I feel like I'm going nuts. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments. Grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. Had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good. Almost. But yeah, I was just about to hit your place, thought it was empty. No offense meant, but since you're living here, think I could stay for a while, eh? I got stories. I see plenty of stuff out there. Sure, come in. I'm in need of more of company. Ooh-wee. Time to lay my head down like an actual person for once. Come talk to me anytime. Oh man, I've got stories to tell. Got more than a few, in fact. Ain't none of them boring either, I promise. Okay. Oh, that was... I was like tense that whole time. I thought I was cooked. Oh my god. No one's left. What? Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting the victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated to direct action. How come a frozen water bottle sounds like glass? I don't know, maybe it's the ice? Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. The ice? How? I don't know. Like fully frozen? I don't know. That's a good question. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. I do have a clock. Was that there before? This feels new, that there's a clock here. Set it to 12, just like the Book of Smiles says. Okay. Good. Wait, so is everybody actually gone? None of the people, or are the people from, no, the people are from last night are here. Okay. We've got the cultists and one other, right? Or two others? I'm acting like the ice is a popsicle. You're just sucking on ice right now? That's the homeless guy. Is that everybody? Yeah. Okay. A fat haul. Yeah, that's all I need. How's the scavenging going? Hey man, I thought this place was dead. That's why I tried to sneak in. Didn't know people lived here. I don't steal from the living. Makes sense, right? Think about it. What's a dead guy gonna do with a coat? He's gone. Stuff's just lying there. And me? I'm still breathing. Might save my life or someone I care about. Tell me you wouldn't take something off a corpse to save someone you love. Maybe it's about time we stop treating every dead guy like a shrine. Just saying. I agree with that. I'm with him on that. You know? Dehydrated and thirsty and overheating. That is a bad combo, buddy. Get some water to drink. Just sucking on ice is not going to help you. I think you need like a, water from the tap or something. I don't know. These guys are so freaky. Who are you? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her, death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear, or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. It's called living in Florida. I can imagine. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she's truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve, to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and into the mountains of bones and reach her. Death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner, we won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay, I'm going to try to keep them alive. So I'm going to give my FEMA notice to this guy. And I'll also, I guess, should I test him even? I guess I'll test him. I have the energy for it. Let's see those teeth. Okay, you're good, man. What's with the face? Yeah, I don't brush. Never did, never will. My choice, pal. Gross. What's the point? People avoid me either way. I'd rather drink the water I get than waste it rinsing my teeth. Fair enough, I guess. Is there anything else down here? No. Alright. Mom, welcome back! Okay, what else do I want to do? I guess I should test the cultists as well. I need to test you. Let's see your eyes. Okay, so... this guy is probably... Unfortunately, I gotta go. Hey, thanks for coming. It's been real. I hope to see you next time. I'm streaming again tomorrow, an hour earlier than I was tonight. So, if you're free, pull up. But yeah, thanks for coming. Have a good night. So this guy's probably a visitor. That being said, I need to keep the cultists alive, so I'm not gonna bother him. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Let's see this guy. Let's see your teeth. crooked as a soul and perhaps larger than advisable. Okay. That's a human. Okay, I have a good feeling about this, what's it called? Can I order something? This mushroom quest line. I feel like the clock might have been the last step, because that paper said something about the clock. I would like to place an order. 2 cans of Energeca. Yeah, sure. And then also, I think I have another cat food. I'm going to feed the cat just to ensure that I'm safe tonight. So now we've got another night of safety, just in case. Alright. I guess I'm good to go then. The day will come when one's meal mushrooms mighty peel, while on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there's no time. Yeah, okay. So that should be 12. Okay. I think I'm good. Alright. What do we got? An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled upon them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Hey, kitty. Hello, Jack. Kitty, you can talk? You can talk this whole time? Well, I'll be. 2 FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look clueless. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Okay. Here we go. There you are again, my boy. Glad to see you did everything the Book of Smiles asked of you. I sure hope it was enough to stop the festival. How can you tell? Why, the mycelium told me. It knows oh so many things, but now it too is in danger, just like the rest of us. The mushrooms have been growing too fast. How exactly do our actions stop the festival? Could you just ask the mushrooms not to start the festival? How exactly do our actions stop the festival? I got eats, nice. We performed an old ritual, my dear boy. What'd you get? Mushrooms? We can't speak to the mushrooms directly. No, no, no. We are not a part of the mycelium. But the Book of Smiles showed us a way to calm their roots and restless growth. And well, that's just what we did. I'll be back when the time is right. We'll make sure the mushrooms stay small and stop the festival from ever beginning. Just remember, the mushrooms aren't always what they seem. This isn't goodbye, dear boy. Okay, we're on the right track here. Double quarter pounder with cheese. That sounds pretty good. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes. Red. God damn it. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him, or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes got red from the lack of sleep? They gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress, you'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Excuse me. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. Have a good night. Okay. Oh god, here we go. Moment of truth. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore? Let's fix that. If there are at least 2 of us inside of your house, oh God, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Low key, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Shame. I'll leave for now. Oh, hey! That was really thoughtful. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. Oh God, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Okay, we're still kicking. Oh, dude. Fucking Mandela catalog looking ass. What the hell is this? Do you ever dream? What? You know, dreams. You know what a dream is when you sleep. Do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. Morpheus? Why do you think that is? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. God damn. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. I don't know about this guy. He seems really scary to me. And I have to be careful because I have to keep these cultists alive. Or I want to. Sorry, dude. Not tonight, man. You think people will ever start dreaming again? I sure hope so. It's hard without dreams. Hard on anyone. I gotta be careful. Oh, this fucking guy. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out here. I hope you're not one of them. What are you talking about? Everyone, really? All them fuckers who were only kept in check by faith or whatever bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. As if all this shit with the visitors wasn't enough. Now we have to deal with them too. Fuck. What's got you so wound up? Don't take it personally, it's just all this shit with the sun and now the fucking visitors. It feels like humanity's right there in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I'm just trying not to become a part of either camp. Yeah, you can come in. You can come in. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. Although this is a terrifying smile that you have. And no, I won't beat anyone up. I was not worried that you were going to beat someone up until you said that. Now I'm very worried. I turn my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer? What the hell? Okay, I'm regretting my decision. Oh, I know you. I know you. I know you. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. Look. If this were real life, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be straight up. If this were real life, I don't know that I would have the strength to turn this woman away. I don't know that I would. I'm a weak man. I don't know that I'd have the strength. That being said, in this game, I think I can manage. You look unusual, so you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I've never been good with people. That's not changing now. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worse. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I could help you if you want, baby. You could practice on me. Oh, nah. Maybe we could try connecting together? Girl, I'm not falling for that. Look, you're bad news. You're bad news. I've seen what happens when you let this lady in. She goes into your bed, she gets miraculously pregnant, and then a demon bursts out from her stomach. Sorry, spoiler alert. That's what happens. At least that's what happened when I did it before. I'm sorry, you should leave. I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. Who's he? See? You're sus. You're sus. I don't trust you. Now, if this were real life, I don't know that I would have had the strength to do that. But it's not real life. So, there you go. I'm just being open and honest. All right. Let's hit the hay. Please don't. Okay, nobody died. Good afternoon. Now for the news. Curse my favorite character being so rare. Is that your favorite character? The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced the new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. No, you've never seen him on streams. I'm so interested. I know there are like tons of characters I've never even seen in this game before. That's why this game has a lot of it has very good replayability, where you can play it once and you play it a second time and it's totally different the second time. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there's no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on that number. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. Damn. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Okay, so I've done all of this. Mushroom Guy's going to come back for me soon. So all there is to do now is, I guess, protect my people. And, yeah. That's really all there is to it. Okay. I've got a pretty good sitch here. Alright, let me talk to some people. Oh, let me do the radio first. Did I forget to do the radio yesterday? Hey, kitty. Let's see. What do we got? To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Run while you still can. What the hell is this? Turn on sticky keys? Fuck off, dude. No. Ugh. Run while you still can. Sticky keys my butt, dude. Alright. Fucking shit. Well, have you calmed down? Yeah, I lose steam quickly, but as soon as I remember something that pisses me off, it sets me right off again. I used to be more easygoing, you know. It was hard to offend me or push my buttons. Now all it takes is the smallest spark to make all hell break loose. And why should I stay calm anyway? Maybe my rage helps keep me sane. At least I don't worship the oh-so-mighty sun like those dumbass stupid fuckwits. They think the sun's gonna save us? Give me a fucking break. It's fucking killing us. The way I see it, we're a bee's dick away from the fucking void. I don't like this guy's vibe at all. This guy's got a terrible vibe. But do those fuck knuckles get that? Abso-fucking-lutely not. This kid just learned how to curse. He just learned bad words, and he can't get enough of it. Okay, I'm good. I'm calm. I'm done. Thanks for listening. Of course. Anytime. Anytime. How are my cultists doing? Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Angry Andrew over here. Okay, that was hilarious. Consider it well. Our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us, and the question burns, why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven to soothe the woes of the people, but is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. Damn. Kind of spitting facts. Why do you worship death? Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust, and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all the gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war, she simply grants rest. And we need to meet her. Where are you heading? To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next, settle here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. So, my main thing that I'm worried about is, I think the cult guy is going to come back tonight. And if he does, I've got one guy here with a FEMA notice. I've got the 3 cultists, and I've got this guy without a FEMA notice. And I'm out of FEMA notices. So if he takes my FEMA notice guy and one of the cultists, that whole thing is fucked. It's done. Like, the guy's not gonna, you know? So, that's my worry. That's my big worry. If FEMA comes in, because they're taking 2 people tonight. It's up to fate, yeah. I just gotta hope for the best. That being said, let me test some people. Let's see those teeth. Oh, dude. Dude. Let's see. Let's see your eyes. Okay. Rapid eye movement. I'm gonna leave it up to fate, and I'm gonna hope, because I can't afford to kill him, because if I kill him, then I'm guaranteeing that one of the cultists gets taken. So I'm gonna leave it up to fate and hope that he gets taken with the homeless guy. We'll see. My keyboard is bugging out again. Come on, there you go. Okay, I've got one more energy. I guess I'll use it on the homeless guy, or no? Why don't I use it on? Come on, what's going on? You can do it. There you go. Bruh. Okay. We didn't test this guy last time. Let's take your photo, if that's what you decree. Okay, you're good. You're clean. Alright. I'm going to bed. But not before I pet the cat. Oh, wait. I have this. I don't know if I should use it right now because I want to see what happens with FEMA. So I'm just going to save it for now, but I do have that to use next time. For now, I'm just going to bed, though. Alright. Now let me check the windows. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? That's the question. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Seems like the festival's still coming after all. There's so much chaos with the mycelium that the ritual, well, it just darn didn't work. Did I do something wrong, or is there... Why didn't it work? Something's gone cuckoo inside the mycelium. When too much malice builds up in its threads, it gosh darn clogs everything up it does. The mushrooms are like a liver trying to purge the body of poison. But lately there's been so much malice the mushroom has grown beyond all bounds. I didn't want to have to do this, but I think we'll have to journey to the Mushroom Land. Mushroom Land? Oh ho, how wrong you are, dear boy. It's a scary place that no man has ever been to. And truth be told, it would be better that way. But alas, we have no choice. We must stop the festival, no matter what. Are you ready to go with me to Mushroom Land? You know I'm ready to go with you to Mushroom Land. Don't even play with me. That's the spirit, my boy. Gather your things and... Hold on one gosh darn second. Let me see your watch. Midnight? Oh, goodness me, we're late. Come along now, lickety-split. Before the gate to Mushroom Land closes. We're going to Mushroom Land, guys. Mushrooms are something else, you know. Oh ho! They can grow very fast when things go bad. They can grow up, 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 as fast as a beanstalk right before your very eyes. Makes you wonder what will become of them once the clock strikes midnight. And the bigger the mushrooms, the more clumps of malice gather in the mycelium. Why, the cap could cover the whole earth. Until there's nothing left. And now, dear boy, the mycelium must find a way to unleash all that rage. This is crazy. Fiddlesticks, our ritual was supposed to calm it down. The apple seeds were meant to remind it of the bond between humans and mushrooms. But it seems the mycelium's gone cuckoo now, blinded by the fury trapped within its threads. We're hand in hand, that's beautiful. Mushroom Land is out there somewhere. Quickly, my dear boy, we have to stop the mycelium before the mushroom grows too large. Follow me, lickety-split. Underground we go. Oh, shit. He wasn't kidding about this mushroom. Fiddlesticks. Looks like we're too late, my dear boy. Well, alrighty then. Say, you still got some of that kombucha? the hell just happened? Huh? Okay, that's the mushroom ending, guys. We got the mushroom ending. Let's go. I don't know what I was expecting. But, you know, it's kind of true to life, you know? You never know what you're gonna get, right? Could be anything. Could be you get killed by an evil visitor, you meet death and show up in a beautiful plain somewhere, or you know, a giant mushroom comes out of the ground. As someone who has 200 plus hours in the game, I have no clue. Okay, good to know. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that was no, I am not a human. This is a really cool game. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, cool game. I love it. I'm definitely gonna want to play some more and see what else I can figure out, because I was able to keep the cultists alive, but I was not able to see that come to fruition. So I want to see what happens if you get them, if you keep them alive and then the main guy comes back and picks them up. I want to see where that leads. And there are a couple other endings I want to try too. I want to look up, actually. I don't want to see what the endings are, but I want to see how many there are and just see, like, you know, how much I have left to go, because at this point I've gotten 4. 11. Okay. Damn. All right. I guess I got to play some more of this game. So tomorrow I'm streaming again at 4 p.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. So whatever that is around the world, I don't know. But 1 hour before I started today. And I'm probably going to be playing some... I think I'm going to be playing some Buckshot Roulette, if anyone's played that. It's a fun game. We're going to be doing some of that, and then, I don't know, it's kind of more of an open thing. We're going to see what the vibe is, play some games, hang out. It's going to be fun. So, again, thanks for the follow. Thanks for all the support, guys. It was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. I had a great time chatting with you guys and playing this game, and, I'll probably be playing this again same time next week, so come to that as well. Oh, I also just uploaded, if you go to Tompja on YouTube, Tompja, I just uploaded the first video in my Faith, the Unholy Trinity series. That just went up, and I'm editing the second one now. I just finished playing it yesterday, and so part 2 I'm working on, part 3 will be out at some point soon, and I'm gonna upload this here there as well. So I'm uploading most of my streams there, and some of them I'm editing into shorter videos. So check that out if you feel inclined. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow or sometime down the road. All right. Yeah, that's all I got. Bye.